Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wellington Regional Aquatics Centre. We've just seen a fantastic final between Mid-Northern and Northern A, and we've got here Tim Bavlar, the captain of the Northern A. Tim, a great game. Unfortunately, you came out of the wrong end, but what were your thoughts?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Mid-Northern. They played a very tough game. We tried our heart. Well, we played our hearts out, and we still couldn't beat them. But, it was a very, very enjoyable game. I enjoyed every minute of it. It was great.
Oh, that's good. We thought that with Aiden out for a minute, we thought they might be on.
Yeah, we thought so too, but they just gave him like a minute's rest, and then he just came back in firing. But yeah, it was good. It was good fun. But it's tough, but they deserve it.
Oh, well, congratulations on a great tournament and a well-played final, so thank you very much. Now bring in the victorious captain. Thomas Oldham, how are you? How was that?
Euphoric. It really is just an amazing experience to finally, for the first time, have Mid-Northern win a tournament.
Yeah, first time ever for the boys.
Yes, yeah. With Anton, we got our old coach watching at home who couldn't quite make it happen last year, so this really means a lot to all the boys and the whole region.
Yeah. You guys have played wonderfully the whole tournament, unbeaten. Strong play all the way through, some great players, including yourself, well led. So congratulations and well done.
Thank you very much, Tony.
That's the two captains from the under-18 men's final. We're now going to move to the under-18 girls final, and we have got Elliot Seddon coming to join us. He's the coach of the Northern A team. Elliot, welcome and thank you for your time. I know it's precious, just about to start. Defending champions, undefeated, clear favourites. No pressure.
Yeah, so the girls have been doing well this tournament, just building through. It's been an uneasy year for everyone, so with limited game time, so we've just been, I guess, with a goal to just build through the tournament and build on the things that we've been doing over the last few years, and we're just progressing through that.
You've got some stars in your team, none other than young Terry, the captain, also Rebecca and Rowan, but I think there's some other young stars coming through.
Yeah, so I guess it's awesome to have some good talent in there, but the girls have been really working together well, and just, I guess, a couple players aren't going to win a tournament, so really utilising everyone and making sure that we're sticking to the game plan and using our processes really well.
Thank you, Elliot, and good luck.
Cheers, mate.
We're now joined by Jack Whiterod. He's the coach of the Central A under-18 girls team. Well, Jack, welcome. You lost 6-1 to this team in round robin, end of last night. You had a tough game this morning against Mid-Northern. How's the team feeling for this big game?
The girls are just excited to be back in the final. We weren't here last year, but we're excited to be back, and we're just excited to have a tournament to play in and a final to be part of. So we're looking forward to it, Tony.
Good point about the tournament being there. This is only the second one we'll be able to hold this year. Have the girls suffered from that, do you think, in the quality of play?
I don't think so, and I think it's even across the board. I mean, there's been little hockey for every team, so it's relatively even in that sense. So potentially the quality is not where it was last year, being a World's year, but I think we're all on an even playing field there.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we've got some great players in your team. A few young ones in there. I think we've got the youngest player in there, and of course, well led by young Bell.
Yes, Bell's having a great tournament as the vice captains as well. They're letting more out of the pool than in the pool as well, and I think that's really important. I think on rough count we've got 8 that can come back next year, so if we can keep them around, that would be great.
Looks good for the future, and good luck for today.
Awesome, cool.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to start the under 18 girls final. The girls are there warming up. We've got in black Central A in their bright yellow togs, white caps. We've got Northern A in their black togs. So back to the commentary team of Liam Watson and Tristan Reynard, and we'll get this game started.
All right, away we go. So we've got 2 minutes until the start of this game, Tristan.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Central A adapt from last night's loss to the Northern A team. Obviously, Bell will be wanting to go out, year 13, and obviously one of the under-19s from the World Championship side last year. She'll want to go out on a high if she can, and it'll be interesting to see how the Wellington team does against Auckland. very quick forwards, getting in the water and watching Northern A. So there's some serious speed in the front line. We saw number 12 absolutely dart around the outside against Central A last night. So be looking for Nicole Lockie to really show her wares, and then she's got this lovely platform that's set by these other experienced players from the under-19 Worlds last year. So Terry Warner was mentioned, as well as Rebecca Dean, Ryan Björk. And then we've actually got 2 or 3 year 13s here who have been in the New Zealand squads as well. So very strong Northern A lineup. Their results are obviously showing that they have dominated. But this is a final, and it'll be interesting to see how the girls settle into the game and see whether Central A can come out and if they get an early goal, who knows? They'll just grow as players. It'd be great to see cap number 9 for Central A. She's quite a young player, Georgina. So cool to see how she goes in the pressure of the under-18 final.
Yeah, crucial for Central just to basically slow the game down a bit and not allow an early goal for Northern, I'd say, because the longer that they can go keeping it a game, the more the pressure of the finals will build, and the more it'll get in the heads of the Northern team that they haven't actually been in a final as this team yet, as they go for the strike. Northern come away with a bit of momentum off the strike, some possession, and now moving towards the left wall. Well, great little break there from that player you mentioned, Nicole. Didn't quite manage to make it all the way there, but huge push here from Northern really early on. This is what Central didn't want to see. Yeah, it looks like it's in the goal, and that's a goal.
So goal to number 5 for the white team, Michaela Locke. She's coming in one of these year 13s, quite a talented player as well in her own right. And it's probably the worst start for Central A, just to knock the confidence.
Yeah, just going to have to take a deep breath and try and shake that off and pretend it didn't happen, basically. Just start from scratch. So it looked like it was starting slow from the strike, but suddenly Northern just had a whole bunch of players come through after Nicole there on that break and just finished it all off in a group. Here go Central working their way away to the other side of the pool. You can see the Northern player just looked out, thought about going around the backs, didn't think too much of that option, went back to the wall again. Now it's been called up by the refs.
So number 8 white called with the stick infringement. So the centre player there, Terry Warner, called for the fault.
Central going wide, really aggressive early on, and they end up in the channel, pushing up towards this Northern corner. Can they get all the way up there? Northern have sort of seemed to have stopped their momentum. Players not really moving around too fast yet. Looks like Northern just getting a little bit of momentum. They don't have clean possession yet. No one does. Now moving back the other way. Out involving the wingers out wide. Looks like it's pushed all the way across to the other channel. Getting near the subs bench of the Northern team.
So two forwards look like they've just transitioned out.
Yep, couple of fresh players in for Northern. Long passage to play with no calls. Now a bit of a break. Northern coming wide, coming towards the near wall.
Just trying to link it to the forward. Looks like they've got it through.
Nice little break around the outside. Cover defenders there for Central, but they've made a big dent, and now there's lots and lots of support for Northern. Turning it around, finding someone right behind her, great position to keep on the attack. Good work from Central, just to be there trying to get a stick in the way to try and cut down the options, but Northern are right up on the goal again. The puck's in the goal. We'll see if she's finished it with a glove or if it was clean.
Goal to white number 18, Charlotte O'Connor. Another one of these quite young, up and coming. I think she's 16 compared to you know, the likes of Rebecca Rowan and that just being under the cut-off age. So
Nice little flick and chase just there at the end to finish that goal. Defender nearly got it, but was forced to turn around and then lost control of the puck and just pushed in and behind her.
great strike there. Looks like number 6, Kate Dyack there.
Here's Central trying to push it towards their channel. Channel on the right-hand side here.
Referee's call. Stick infringement against Black number 4.
So here's Northern with a free puck. They've had some interesting free pucks so far this tournament. Just a pretty standard one there. Just going wide now, trying to cut back in the other direction. Central seem to have it covered. Just pushing it across into their defensive corner. Central not really able to involve their forwards too much yet. A lot of the players been Northern running up against the Central back line. Now Northern getting pushed back, and Central have a chance to have an advantage puck, and we'll see if they go wide again like they did last time. They're a little bit closer to their own goal now, so they might not. More straight and towards the subs bench, a bit more conservative and traditional.
Just transitioning some players there. Just see one pop it down.
Yeah, fresh players come straight in behind the puck, drive through it, but the Northern defender's able to turn it out towards the wide side and feed the outside winger.
Well, it looks like they've just linked up with the forward. But it looks like the forward's away on the far side.
Big push all the way up into the corner. Central have got the puck and control. But refs call against Central, so Northern will have another advantage puck right on the Central bin here.
Yep. So obstruction called.
Might have just seen one of the Northern players making a little hand movement. It could have been signalling whatever this is, if they've got a bit of a plan to play. Just a bit of a straight bomb there. Now trying to turn around and get back into the space. It's got space now.
So number 9, Ryan Burke.
Couldn't get the pass through. Good work from the defence. Got lots of bodies straight in front of her. She couldn't really put a pass towards the goal if she'd hit someone in the face, so she was forced to just sort of try and budge it underneath, and didn't work.
No, called with the dangerous play call, so against the Northern 18, you're getting marched back.
Alright, another advantage puck for Central. Play's coming back off that wall pretty quick. Here's Northern with a big swim around the outside. Can they connect to a forward on the inside? No, can't manage to get around the corner there. Good defence. Play moving in towards the goal though. It's getting dangerous for Central. And now they've got the puck in control. Northern just trying to push it off. As they peeled it off the Central forwards, it's given them a chance to get out to the space here. They've got a one-on-one, not able to do much with it. Great back tackling from the Central forward on the other side. It's the Northern winger turned around and was hit on the other side. And a nice little swim from Central, bringing it right up to halfway before it's pushed over to the wall.
Referee's call. Okay.
Against Central.
Yep, so, but team timeout for the white team, so Northern give themselves a break and just settling it down.
Yeah, great start for Northern, all to plan really for them, and it's made it really hard with a couple of goals on the board. It's made it really hard for Central to basically keep themselves up psychologically against a team that they know they've had trouble with yesterday. But they've just got to keep on pushing Central. They've just got to keep on pushing, keep the pressure, trying to make any errors, any mistakes, and then just let the pressure tell. The more times that they can put the Northern team under pressure, the more chances there will be for that little break, that little opportunity to come, and then that's when they can make their goals happen. 16 seconds to go. Plays just beside the coach's box there. You can see the Central team coaches just behind the ref there. There they go. Big pass wide from the Northern centre. End up bit of a cut in from the Northern back there. No luck. Straight into defenders. And just gets pushed to the wall.
Advantage being played by the referees. Call. Stick infringement called against the white team. They'll get marched back. And the Central team will get an advantage puck about halfway.
So here's Central. What are they going to do? They come wide. Just trying to stretch the Northern team across the pool a little bit. Maybe trying to find a few gaps that way. They are making ground. But they've lost the puck now, and now Northern are coming back themselves.
Intercepted there the pass.
Nice tackle. Northern again with the puck. No one behind them. Again, great back tackling from the Central forward there. Just really cutting off that second phase behind the Northern forward who's turning. Bit of a wrestle between the left and right hands there. Great little break from the second phase Northern attacker. She's linked up with someone else and it's in the goal.
Goal to white number 5, Michaela Locke.
That was pretty explosive, wasn't it?
Yeah, just
here it is.
You can see the centre there, number 8, Terry Warner, taking the gap, feeding the pass through, and then straight in the goal from, looks like the offside is Michaela Locke, probably the forward, I think, looking at the positioning.
Yeah, she was in great position there as the puck turned around. She was in great position, just waiting in behind to just shoot through that gap as soon as it opened up. Here they come on the strike. Central win this one. They go sideways. They're patented to the right strike. Northern end up with the puck, however, and they're pressuring that side. They're able to hit it forward and they're still pushing down. Central defenders in good position, but doesn't have control of it or possession yet. So Northern have the upper hand here in this corner. Central just trying to pull back. Nicely done from the defender there, just pulling back to the wall as Northern are trying to pull it out into the space, into the danger for Central. And just pulling it back into the corner. Both teams just happy to let it sit there for a few seconds. Northern now thinking they're not going to get any extra value going straight forward. They turn around and go backwards and try and go wide that way. And it looks like it's pushed back to the wall again by Central. The old arm wrestle, wall wide, is a very common tactical result in these games. Here go Northern again with another little chance there. Out to the wide player. Can she find someone behind her? Not that time.
Referee's call. So we've got advancing the puck, so glove puck signalled.
Yeah, Northern with a bit of a rare mistake there. They had no one backing up in support in second phase for that.
So advantage puck to the Northern A in the attacking zone.
Nice pass, not too high. Looks like it hit something though.
Barging called. So barging called against White. Just see Rebecca Dean there adjusting her mask. So obviously a bit of body contact as they tried to squirt that puck through.
Maybe just trying to nudge someone into a more favourable position with their face. Here goes Central with their advantage puck. Northern counter-attacking off it and putting the pressure back on them, it looks like.
Just swinging it off the wall.
Northern now going around the backs. They're trying to open it up to the outside.
Open it up. Number 9, Ryan Buick, just cutting inside. She's going to try and link to her forward.
Nice work. the Northern team had a forward on the outside of the central winger, but Rowan just cut inside. Nice one, great fade there.
Ooh.
That's going to end up a goal every day.
White number 15, Rebecca Dean, the goalie position. Straight through the middle, full speed.
As she came out of that turn, she just sort of dinked the puck off to her right in a sort of like a reverse sidestep, just to get around the outside of that reaching tackle from the central player. And once she was around the outside of that tackle, it was just a short swim into the goal and nicely scored.
Timeout called by the central team.
Jack just trying to gee his players up here. Two minutes left in the first half. Northern firmly in control of this game. Central with a big job to claw their way back into it.
It looks like Northern Aid exploded out of the blocks at the start of the game, going, if we get a couple of goals up here, it's our final to win. And it's really hard for Central Aid to fight back from that. And obviously ahead of what they were last night. I think it was 2-0 at half-time. So.
It is. I've lost a game from this position though, Tristan. It's possible, unfortunately.
Yes. We won't mention that to you too many times, Liam.
Yeah. I just like to mention it for good karma.
Yep.
But away goes Northern now with a bit more control. They're coming wide again after that strike. Nice tackle there from the central defender. He's got her head right into it. And Central now in control. Driving up that wall. A lot of these Central drives have actually ended up with the tackles from the Northern players have actually ended up with a turn into space, and there's been lots of counter-attacking opportunity for Northern from those Central drives.
So number 2 White's called for a stick infringement, so Northern will be marched back to 3 metres. We're about halfway, so Central will get the free puck and we're going wide again.
All the way across the court, lay back.
Yeah.
Here we go. Central actually got an opportunity now to swim into the middle, but it's been
Dispossessed.
taken over by the Northern player. Now they swim wide. She's got someone in front of her to hit if she can manage the pass.
And here's that speed coming through.
And can they turn around? There's lots of bodies in defence, but if Northern can turn around and hit someone in behind, that's the way to get around those bodies.
Oh, it's just being able to link up.
Nice one. Good defence from Central. Good positioning, but that was a nice little play from the Central, the Northern centre as well. Nice little turn, just trying to lay up and get to space behind her. And again, nice dummy. Good pass. Just knocked down in front of the goal there.
So that's half time, so they didn't quite get there, but great run there from number 15, Rebecca Dean, driving in, big pass, not able to get it in the tray within the time period. So reset, and we've got another 2.5 minutes of this half time.
That was a pretty sharp dummy. So what can Central do? They need to score 4 goals.
Well, I suppose the first one is this is a school kids level, so anything can happen. Five goals has seen a team win 5-4, so they can come back. I think one of the things here, if we go back to the under 18 boys grade, Northern was really good because they kept possession of the puck. The difference here is that Central A are not keeping the puck on their stick and being able to dominate play, And also when we start to see Northern A are quite willing to open it up and open up with speed. So I think if Central A can actually hold on to the puck a lot more, keep it on their stick, keep it close, I think they'll have a lot more opportunity against this Northern A team. I think you've got Northern A, very fast, likes open water, but I don't know whether they really would be so happy in playing tight and having to fight quite hard for the puck.
Well, yeah, no one's that happy when they're under pressure. So I think you're right. I think possession is going to be the key for Central, especially in their forwards. If their forwards can hold possession and even just make it, if they're going to get dispossessed by the Northern backs, then even if they just slow it down for a few seconds and make it messy and difficult, then that gives their midfield line just another few seconds just to move up behind them, so that when they've finally lost possession, that turning back who's made the tackle on the Northern team is then going to turn around and get hit straight away by the midfield line. At the moment, that back is turning around and turning and swimming into space to counter-attack. So maybe Central just need to slow it down a little bit, hold possession in their forwards, and then just try to apply pressure themselves. Yeah.
So I think, if these pairs of forwards, we've seen the back tackle from the Central A teams a couple of times and get away. So
yeah, it's been really good actually.
I think number 6 and number 4 both been in there disrupting Northern A, but I think probably they've got to get that pair working together.
It's when the winger's getting pushed sideways to the goal, and then they turn, then there's been good back tackles. But if the turn comes off the forward, then that back tackle, that double team can't be there as easily, and that's been the problem. Here they go for the second half. Oh, nice strike. Central win it, and they get the momentum. Coming over here to this side wall. Big
advantage being played.
Northern look to move it wide.
Okay, so illegal stop called against the white team. They'll be marched back, probably advantage puck halfway.
Yeah, if Central try and tighten the game and make it into a bit of a battle, then on the other hand, Northern might be just trying to avoid that battle to control it more, and that means more wide passes and wide swimming for them.
I suppose they've also got the safety of the scoreboards in their favour, so if they just play some nice hockey, keep possession, they don't have to do too much.
That's it, yeah.
Stay out of trouble, stay away from the referees' calls.
Good drive up the wall there and control. Someone right behind her as well from her team. But Central just coming in to make it tight. Moving it off the wall. Central well defended, just keeping it under control there.
Back out wide. Mad dash to the far side.
Central in good position to defend that, but it's laid back to the next phase and they can't stop that one, so Northern have made a little bit of ground on that. And now it moves into the middle. I think Central driving it off into the middle this time, I think. Great break.
Great run.
All the way up.
Number
Nice
12
one.
there. She's linked up and
just missed the goal there. Good defence from Central, but nice ripping tackle there from number 8 from Northern. Pass didn't just come off very well. Good defence again from number 12 Central. Again, now just starting to sort of bomb and hope without actually someone in their crosshairs. Northern just need to settle it down a little bit. Just interceptive now by Central A, and
it's a big run on over halfway.
Yeah, a little bit too much passing now from the Northern team. They've still got control Central, and now a bit of space in front of her. Straight in from the sub bench. Yeah, straight in from the sub bench, and bang. And a big swim from Northern. Central A with control again. And again, Central A, just a little bit of space. Pass up to a forward in front of her, but hasn't really got any space herself. goes Northern, ends up with the puck. Unable to do anything or set anyone else up. Central swims off with it.
You can just see there the lack of the second player not getting in support of the player with swimming with the puck, and then as soon as it turned away, they're caught up.
Yeah, the game's starting to break open a little bit. There's less bodies on the bottom and less close support. Here's a swim from Northern towards us. You can see she's laying it back and no one's there straight away. She's managed to find the centre though. And run on up to the corner. As that pass nearly sticks. Not quite. Good defence from Central. It's a very easy pass to knock down those sideways passes, and sometimes you can get better value just putting the pass straight and chasing to turn that last defender around. But Central now with the puck.
So Belburden away with the puck, number 10.
Big strong swim from her to start that off.
Kept on going, but dispossessed and switched out wide. Referee's call though. Stick infringement against number 4, it seems, I think, from the referees.
From Northern?
Yeah.
It's Elise.
Elise Troy.
And then Central with another advantage puck. Again pushed off to the far wall by the defence. Control now for Northern. Managed to flick the puck up and find a forward who's laid it back, and now they have control again. Swimming out into the middle, bit of space.
Just linked up there, the forwards. You can just see the speed of these front lines of Northern just swimming them their way out of trouble.
Here's Central with a swim over here towards our cameras. Nice work, just needs to be turning around and laying back to someone behind her, but Northern able to disrupt that. Play just stuck there in the corner, moving up towards the central corner. Northern now just unable to hold possession enough to really set something up. Well, they're definitely doing something by throwing those passes quick, and that's turning the central defensive line, but they're also throwing away their own possession, so it's a bit of a pro-con approach for Northern at the moment.
I think that's the difference we're starting to see now play out between the first half and the second half. They were throwing those passes and turning the players around, but there was the support player there to pick up the puck straight away.
Yep.
Whereas now in the second half, the fitness is coming in a little bit more, and we're starting to see there's nobody there to be able to keep the play going forward.
Here it comes towards the central goal, just building something, haven't been able to hold on to the puck though. Good defence from the central defenders.
And Central clear it out to the far wall.
Here they come again, left-hander with a pass. It doesn't really go past the defender she's trying to beat. Northern again in good position, but not really able to win that little stick battle. And away goes Central.
A nice body position there for that last defender. Good tackle, nice and strong, nice and flat. Back out to the subs bench. You can see the Central players all turning over.
Yeah, Central have been playing much better in the second half so far. Have made it a lot more difficult for Northern. But also I feel like Northern have had a little change of tactic too. And I think some of those passes, without someone on the end of them, they might just be happy to throw the pass, put Central off balance, and then reset behind it without actually... Like, they don't need to score any more goals. They've already got 4. They just need to hold what they have.
Yeah.
Here is Central coming out into the middle.
It's wide.
Nice transition there. Just lost the puck though, and Northern are able to counter. Nice tackle from the forward coming backwards there for Central. Just shut off that Northern attack.
Right, referee's call against the white team, pushing them back again.
So Central with a little bit of a chance here.
Right, team time out for the white team. So Northern A called, just trying to maybe get that shape back into the team and maybe change the tactics a little bit more.
Yeah, well, it will help them just to settle down a little bit. Yeah, it depends on whether they want to play with the puck or without it. You can play without the puck if you're able to keep the opposition off balance by doing so. For Central, they've definitely got to get the puck. They've got to get it, hold on to it, do some damage, and then hold on to it for another phase so they can continue making ground. Looks like Elliott laying down a tiny bit of law. Looks happy though. He was pretty confident in his team.
Yeah, I think it's looking for like a pop pass there and going over the top of the player to try and link ups.
There have been a lot of knockdown passes, yeah. Some of them because Central's been doing good defensive work knocking them down, but also some because the passes are sort of speculative, not really a great option to take. That last one in the corner being an example. Here they go again. Central pushing down the corner. You can see Northern as they turn off, they turn out into the space. Central able to sort of shut them back to the wall that time.
We saw, I think, a good back tackle by one of the forwards. Just see what this call is from the referees. So we're going with an equal puck.
I think it's under the barrier maybe.
Central just win that first exchange, but cleared sideways by the Northern, and they're out trying to gain ground on the width.
Northern a lot more patient that time. She's looking around, trying to suss out her options before she finally let go of that pass, and Northern now making a bit of ground on that wall. Again, they come into the middle, swimming wide into lots of space, not really trying to make anything happen too fast.
Northern A's got possession, driving back up at the far wall, just over halfway now.
Yeah, Central's just starting to push back. Play slowly moving back down the channel and now out into the middle. Looks like Northern just trying to move it back into the space. Central trying to keep it on the wall. Central have got 5 minutes now to really start to make something happen. Starting to make a bit of momentum happen. They need to do more than just grinding the wall though. They need to break into the middle, and they haven't been able to hold any position in there. Northern with the puck in the middle now again. Nice pass to someone who gives it straight back to her. It's a nice little worked move. Still got the puck, still looking for something. Hit someone on the outside, good swim. She's got someone on the inside, not really much option for a pass. She's trying to jam it through to someone on the other side to finish the goal. Has she managed
Puck
it?
is in the tray. No goal been called by the referees.
Just too many sticks to go through without accidentally hitting something, I think, there in the end. Maybe just punched underneath without really seeing what she was hitting. Maybe hit with a glove, or maybe hit one of the defender's sticks first. Here they go with the advantage puck. So that was an advantage against Central somehow. Now it's against Northern.
Against Northern. So defensive free puck for the Central A's side. It'll be interesting to see the tactics here, because to me they've got to attack now. They've got no... They're up against the clock as well. If they've got any chance to come out of this.
Yeah, it's tricky because they've made some ground on the wall sometimes, but slowly, and they make pretty much no ground in the middle without losing possession. So they need to make something happen fast, and they don't really have any options available to them. Just pushing out now. Northern turning back into the middle. Had a Central forward there, and Central making most of it. Now Northern, Central have it now, back towards the subs bench.
Down to 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, the maths is getting pretty tricky for Central, but they can still finish the game on a big high if they can score a goal or two. now getting called against Northern. Some fresh subs in from Central as well. Fresh forward in.
So timeout to Central. We've got 2 minutes 45 to go in the second half. Starting to get towards a good win here for the Northern A team. Obviously exploded out of the start of the game, got control, and now in a dominant position with 4 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I think this team talk is pretty likely to be for pride, basically. So Jack, the coach, basically trying to G up the Central players just to play for themselves and play to hold their heads high when they get out of the water. Just have the best 3 minutes that they can, really, even though the game result might be gone. 10 seconds.
All right, puck's back in play.
Very controlled, patient start there from Central, and then they absolutely rip into it, that back on the wall.
Pressing towards the goal of the Northern A side.
And they are getting close.
And just a good curl, reverse curl away with the puck.
Great attacking run here from the back on that side. She's had a couple of massive runs now, just in this one passage of play. Puck pushed to the corner, and now the refs call it up against Central.
So stick infringement against the black player, so they'll march back the Central 18.
Yes, I'm not sure if it was number 4 or number 2 there. Had a couple of big impacts, but she might have actually hit something on the way. Here in Northern coming out to the middle, just trying to control again. Really patient, waiting for the pass. Big pass when it comes. Nice work. They haven't really managed to make any break, but they've still got control. Minute 30 for Central. Play moving back off the wall. Back towards the northern end. Tricky to see who exactly has got the momentum here. Looks like Northern.
Just rolling the puck down the wall.
Yep. Now Northern out to their left hand forward. She's managed to hold on to it. Can she link with the player outside her? Yep, she can, but it's a bit of an arcing run, forced out by the defence. And she's got another player behind her as well. That's what they had in the first half, and they've been missing for the first part of this second half. Now they've got better support now, Northern.
So 52 seconds to go. Advantage being played by the referee.
And one more push from Central. Big swim. Just need to hold on to it at the end.
Big swim, but she's just been dispossessed.
Nice work, nice quick pass from Northern up to the forward to really try and reverse the momentum as fast as possible. And they're right up back to halfway in with a break.
It's a fast break too.
Defence is there for Central.
And just got onto it. Cleared it out to the wall.
And now the play's called up, or maybe it's under the barrier, or people just don't know what's going on. Last 5 seconds. Central just got to keep it out, just for pride. Good defence, good body position, but Northern are all getting in there.
And time is up on the clock.
The puck is not in the goal. Big finish there from Northern.
So 4-0. Northern women retain the trophy for 2020.
Yeah, congratulations, well done.
So 4-0, Northern A beats the Central A team, so they retain that trophy. And it's nice to actually have all the under-18 players into the tournament after having a year savaged with the cancellations due to COVID-19.
That's right.
So there you've got the Northern A team on the screen. Coach Elliott and assistant coach there, Emma Bevelar.
Hugs instead of handshakes, that's nice.
Yeah.
A lot of happy faces. That was a pretty good game to watch, so I hope Central are happy with their effort. They actually ended up with a better result than they did in the round robin there.
Yeah, obviously that fast start, 2 goals in the first 3 minutes, it obviously hurt them.
Yeah, that was massive for Northern.
You could see it in their faces, Liam, I think, in the timeout they had just after that period. You know, they're a bit shocked, and it's hard, you know, that's especially that, you know, make a little mistake, 30 seconds and they've scored. It's like, you know, we're not woken up for this game. It's hard, but they shook it off. Look at that second half. They were in the challenge, but obviously the scoreboard was always working against them.
Yeah, massive second half for them actually. But yeah, those first 2 goals pretty crunch. Hard to get over.
So as the girls are just getting to the poolside there on Northern A. All right, so we're going to catch up with Tony Colquhoun on poolside.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the end of the final of the under-18 girls final. Well, I'm Bella Burden, captain of the Central team. How are you?
Oh, I'm bloody tired, I'm telling you. That was a tough game. Northern A came out with a fight, and we decided that even with the last results, with them smashing us, that we'd really give up a fight. And I'm really proud of the girls, and the girls are really proud of themselves for them not scoring in the second half.
Well done. That was a tight game in that second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was up and down the pool, and honestly, Northern A had such good defence, and so did we. So really, who knew what the outcome was going to be of that?
Very close, and well done. And just from me personally, I've watched a lot of your games, ref a lot of your games. You played beautifully. Well done, and thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll just see if we can find Terry Warner here, who's just having a bit of a chat to her father. Well, Terry, no pressure, but you won.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked about it. Obviously, it was real hard in the second half, but we pulled together, still came away with a win.
The nerves worth it?
Yeah, the nerves are worth it, definitely.
Yeah. How hard was it?
The first half, our team was playing real strong, actually. We're swinging it wide and making heaps of gaps in their team. And then the second half, yeah, we kind of just lost that connection a little bit, but we still, obviously, were able to keep it out of our goal bin, which we're pretty stoked about.
Oh, that's great. You guys have played very well this whole tournament. As I've just said to Belle, I've watched a lot of your games as well, commentated a lot. You've played well. You specifically led this team very well. So congratulations, and good defending champions for another year. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that concludes the 2020 Underwater Hockey Under-18 Championships here at the Wellington Regional Aquatic Centre. We'd like to thank you for your viewing, and also our sponsors, Wellington City Council, Hydro, Stream Live, and of course Sky Sport Next. Thank you very much.